Hi! In this video I'm going to show you how to put together this 3x4 little mini album that I have at the Silhouette online store. And I've designed this album to house 3x4 cards, and you'll see that I've already kind of put them in some of the pockets that you'll see here. This paper is from my Reflections Fall collection, and I've cut apart the little 3x4 cards from the journaling page and put them in these little pockets. And I thought that this would be a really handy album because we all have a nice collection of these 3x4 cards, I'm sure, from either our scrapbook collections or our Project Life collections, that we just have lots and lots of extra little cards, and how fun would it be to turn it into a cute little mini album. In fact, I used one of the 3x4 cards for the cover of our album right here that you can see. So just a great way to put those little cute cards to use and make a fun album. So you will see in the file that there are these little pieces that are connector pieces, and you're going to cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, 7 of those. Here's one more. You're going to have 7 of these pieces right here. You're also going to have 6 of these pockets right here. So I cut, I believe, 2 on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. I've set them up easily for you to cut 2 on a sheet. And I've already assembled 5 of those, and I'll show you how to do the last one. I've also given you some little decorative covering pieces to put on the front of your pockets for embellishment. You'll also be cutting out one of these large covers and all the embellishment pieces for that. And I just cut out of various papers. And like I said, I used even just a 3x4 card for the front. So now that you have everything cut out, let me show you how to start putting this together. Basically, one of these pockets is assembled, and this little connector piece is folded in half and glued right at the base here. And I'll show you how to do that right now. So I'll set these all aside. So first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and glue my little embellishment piece on the front of my pocket. And before I glue that down, I'm going to go ahead and glue the little connector piece in place. I forgot to do that. So we'll lay that down on the front with the fold going up, and then we'll go ahead and lay our little embellishment piece right on top of that to cover up that seam. And once you've done that, now you're ready to just fold your little pocket and glue the 2 glue flaps here in place. So just fold those in. They should form a nice square here, and then you'll just put some glue on these 2 panels here. Then you'll hold that closed and let it dry. Now once that's dry, of course you have all of your little pockets all dried and ready to go. And you have your cover, which, like I said, I've gone ahead and attached the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 embellishment pieces to that. And then we're ready to just insert these little pocket pages inside, and they are just going to glue to each neighbor down at the bottom on that little connector piece. And you'll notice that there is 1 connector piece left, and that is going to attach the last page to the inside cover here. So we'll fold that in half and just glue it to the base of this pocket. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And just make sure that's lined up neatly down at the bottom. We'll let that dry. While that's drying, I'll go ahead and start gluing each of these to their neighbor. This piece, little flap here, is going to connect it to the front of the album, but we'll do that last. Let's go ahead and glue each of these to their neighbor first. So we're just gonna sandwich these together. So now you've got a flap free on the front and the back, and you're just going to want to hold that. Make sure that everything glues nice and tight before we move on. Okay, so now that everything is dry, the last step is to glue the front flap into the front of your book so that all of your pockets are facing forward, and then glue this back flap into the back cover of your book. And then it's all put together, and then I just installed a piece of Velcro, just a little sticky dot here, so that I can close my album. But a little magnet or some other closure would work great too. So I hope you enjoy making this little album, and have a great day. Bye-bye.